Hello everybody and welcome back to Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. In the last episode we played a good rousing game of hide and seek with Nagito and his bombs, and turns out they were fireworks, so he pranked us. And now we're gonna go meet Nagito and pay him a beating next door. Now, my guess is he's gonna do some crazy shit, because we know Nagito, he is the furthest from sane. In fact, he'd be like, sanity? What is that? Is it tasty? So he'd be that person, but we're just, let's just get on with it. I'm interested to see what he's gonna do, because everybody's gonna curb stomp the hell out of him if he's just standing there, laughing his ass off.
Huh?
Nope. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna beat the crap out of him. Hey, I totally know how you feel, but calm down.
Wait.
Shut up. Huh? Everyone's feet came to a grinding halt. Their red, angry faces instantly transformed into a look of caution. Akane, what is it?
Huh.
You hear something? It's coming from the other side of this door. The other side of this door? As I listened carefully, I could make out a soft sound coming from inside the warehouse. Soft like what? Music? Bro's playing his favorite villain music on the stereo in the factory warehouse. What's he planning? Is this another one of those Nagito traps?
Huh?
Maybe the moment we open the door, a real bomb is gonna go kaboom?
Now then.
All right, let's open it and find out.
Huh?
Please do not, Akane. It is dangerous.
Yo.
It's fine. I'll open it slowly. No, that's not the problem.
Leave it to me.
Seriously, I'll be fine. With those words, Akane brushed off everyone's warnings and slowly opened the door to the warehouse. And it's locked. Thank you for giving me all this suspense for no payoff.
Huh?
It's not opening? Is there something blocking the door? I can barely open it.
Hey!
I knew it. It's a trap. Seriously, just stop it, okay?
You.
Didn't I tell you it'll be fine? I just gotta use a little more force.
What?
What happened to opening it slowly? Akane ignored their protest, and with a mighty kick, the door flew open. God damn. Isn't that a metal door? It's gonna blow up! Instinctively, we tensed our bodies and braced ourselves, but...
Huh?
What is this? What happened?
Yo.
Look inside.
It sure is dark.
It's dank.
Looks like there aren't any lights on. Is Nagito really in here?
Danganronpa 2 turns into a horror game shooter where you have to search for Nagito in this warehouse. The inside of the warehouse felt even darker because our eyes were still used to the bright sunlight outside. Within the darkness, a loud hymnal blared through the warehouse at full volume.
Do you guys hear something?
It's like Dark Souls music.
Yeah, it's really damn loud. Does Nagito like listening to this depressing crap?
Nagito is the final Dark Souls boss.
No, I'm not talking about the music.
As if on cue, it suddenly started. What the hell? I'm sorry, was he expecting to burn us all alive while we were in there or what?
It's on fire!
A fearsome blaze suddenly began dancing inside the dark warehouse like fiery wings spreading before us. So like, what's the plan here? What is like spontaneous combustion? What just happened?
Whoa! What's going on?
All right, just close the door and let the warehouse burn down. Nobody cares, you know?
For now, we must extinguish these flames. Let us hurry and put them out.
Why would we do that? Why? Why bother? Who cares? It's Monokuma's factory used to make his stupid plushies. Why are we saving the factory for? Who cares?
Hey!
How are we supposed to put this fire out? I don't care. Don't. Hey, on the bright side, if Nagito's in there, then he's a dumbass and he burns to death, and we don't have his crazy ass to worry about anymore. And like, if he's not in there, then big whoop, Monokuma's factory burned down. Who cares? There should be a fire extinguishing supplies inside the factory break room. Perhaps we should use those?
Damn it.
Got it. Let's head to the break room. After listening to Sonia, we ran into the factory. Why are we... I don't get it. What's the point? Literally, what is the point? The break room is here, right? Where are the fire extinguishing supplies? What is this? Oh, fire grenades. Oh, thanks, sign. A huge supply of lined up plastic bottles. It looks like there's some kind of liquid inside them.
Everyone!
You found it. Those are fire grenades. Fire grenades. They're basic fire extinguishing goods. When you throw them at a fire, the container breaks and the chemicals inside puts out the fire.
It is strange, no?
But this is strange. The last time I peeked inside this place, I recall seeing other fire extinguishing supplies too.
Hey!
This should be plenty. Let's hurry up and go to the where. No, what's it? Someone open a bottle and sniff it real quick. What's inside the bottle? We grabbed all the fire grenades and rushed to the warehouse. I don't like this. What are we? Okay, are we gonna ignore what Sonia just said? Make sure you don't get too close to the fire. It's dangerous.
Then...
Take care not to inhale the smoke as well. We should throw the grenades from the door at the same time.
Damn it!
Looks like the curtain in the back is burning up. I just have to aim for that, right?
I'm gonna do it!
Let's go. We aim for the curtain in the back and throw all the fire grenades one after the other. But
Hey, is it just me? Or does it feel like the fire's not going out at all?
what was the liquid inside the goddamn bottles? Now that Sonia said that peculiar thing about there being fire extinguishing supplies other than the bottles, I feel like Nagito did something to them. The curtain absorbed the impact of the thrown grenades, which fell on the floor and shattered. They were completely ineffective at extinguishing the burning curtain.
Does it not seem like the fire is intensifying? If the fire continues to rise, it will inflame the ceiling.
Just don't do anything. Literally, you don't have to do anything.
This is bad. We've already used up all the fire grenades.
What are we gonna do? All we can do now is pray for rain!
Just don't be stupid. There's no way it'll conveniently start raining if we pray for it. It's raining?
Oh, sprinklers.
So this is the power of the Japanese Terra.
That's not it. It looks like the sprinkler's activated.
Okay, there's sprinkler. Why did we even bother, bro? Why did we even bother?
Oh, the sprinklers. They must have detected the smoke and turned on.
And if Nagito did tamper with the fire extinguishing grenades or whatever, why even bother doing that if there's sprinklers? What is the stupidness happening right now? I don't get it. Water continued to vigorously pour out of the sprinklers. And after a while, the fire in the warehouse was completely extinguished. Looks like the fire is out. That is a relief.
Damn it!
The hell? Man, my merch is drenched. It got splattered with water and now it's soaked. Motherfuckers, it's so wet.
Hey.
Is it okay to look inside now?
Just a minute.
Huh? Hey, time out. You can't. Nuh-uh, no way. Why can't we go inside?
Hey!
Smoke and hazardous gas are still spread throughout the warehouse, so it's gotta be ventilated for a while.
Well, yeah.
I guess you're right. It'd be a problem if we breathed in any lingering smoke.
So...
For the sake of your health, please wait for just a little while. While you're waiting, why don't you check out the Monokuma Theater? I freshly... Oh my god. Oh my god. Motherfucker, I do not like your... I don't want it.
You're so stupid!
Everything is a lie. Monokuma doesn't exist. The Monokuma Theater doesn't exist. Everything is a fiction. There's no meaning whatsoever. There's no relationship whatsoever. Everything was made. Monokuma can't be found anywhere. What are you doing here anyway? Thank you for that useless waste of time. Lovely.
Yes, indeed!
Now that the Monokuma Theater is over, I'm sure it's finished ventilating by now.
Phew!
Also, I'm finally starting to feel better. Just because my important merch was ruined doesn't mean I should be depressed about it forever. Whenever I feel depressed, I always ask myself this question.
But hold on.
Why are your eyes on the front?
I got it!
So we can move forward. Don't be sad about what's already happened and be positive. Wow. Thank you, Monokuma. Very inspirational. Fantastic. Impressive. Lovely. You get it already.
Jeez.
Enough with your bullshit.
I'll leave the rest to you!
I turned on the light for you guys too. You might hurt yourself if it's dark.
Here!
No, go ahead. Go right ahead.
Perhaps.
Is Nagito inside? He said he was in his video message, but he probably escaped by now. There was also so much fire and smoke. And I thought I'd finally get to beat the crap out of him this time.
Hey.
Well, why don't we go inside and see how it's doing? Hajime, what happened? Well, nothing happened, but I don't know why. My heart is racing. It won't settle down. I'm scared. As if an intense malice is about to stab me. Stab me through my whole body. And I can't even budge. It feels like everything was too late. Why do I feel this anxious? Probably because some weird shit's gonna go on right now. Anyway, let's go inside. A charred odor permeated throughout the warehouse, and the air was so heavy that it was hard to breathe. The moment I set foot inside the warehouse, a mixture of bewilderment, anxiety, and fear overtook me at once.
It smells.
Something smells.
Hey!
It's not me!
I am sorry.
I am terribly sorry.
You serious?
Miss Sonia, say it ain't so. Nah, stanky girl over here. No, it's not that. It's like a smell I've never smelled before.
Like...
Makes sense that there's a strange smell when a bunch of different things were burned.
Hey.
Everyone, did you know about that curtain? You mean the curtain that was on fire, right? What do you mean, no?
See?
I didn't notice it until the curtain was burning, but there's space on the other side of it, too. Ah. When I looked where Chiaki was... Oh, I thought that was a warehouse wall. Interesting. There was still space beyond the burned, tattered curtain. What do you have to say about this, Akane?
It smells.
I definitely smell something. What is the smell? I'm gonna ignore you. I'm gonna ignore you. What do you have to say about this, Fuyuhiko? What a mess. Well, I don't feel that sorry about it since the only things that got burned were Monokuma merch. Same. Jackie? I didn't notice until the curtain was burning, but there's... Yep.
Could it be?
It might be better if we check it out too. Okay. I walked towards the burned, tattered curtain with slow, methodical steps. I never experienced such an oppressive atmosphere before, and I couldn't help but holding my breath. And then, on the other side of the curtain, I saw the true source of the intense malice that I had been feeling. Oh my God! Ooh, damn. Jesus Christ. All right, you know what? I would normally feel bad, but I do not feel bad at all. In fact, I want to congratulate whoever murdered the hell out of Nagito because you know what? Based, unfathomably based times 20 bajillion, best power in the whole Dragon Ball universe. Whoever did that is fantastic. Love you. Almost want to let them win the class trial, but then everybody besides that guy would die, so we can't do that. Anyways, get wrecked, bitch. GG no Ri. PP small. Anyways, I had no idea what I was looking at. By the time I realized I was looking at the remains of Nagito Komeda, the ultimate lucky student. Not so lucky now, are ya? Time had already stopped. Also, okay, wait, let me look at this real quick. He's been tied up. 1, 2, no, it looks like everything was tied up, but the rope on his right hand was burned off. Someone, goddamn, shanked him like 20 times in each leg and arm, it looks like, except for his right arm. That one was stabbed in the hand. He was gagged. And what is that, a spear? A spear through the stomach. Youch. Damn. And also, he died with his eyes open. GG no Ri. Get good. But that is brutal, I will say. Jesus Christ. Thanks for that. Gotta love the club music. Eventually, the shock finally registered with me. And feelings spread from the center of my brain almost instantly. Nagito is dead. Even when I saw this before me, I wasn't able to comprehend the reality yet.
Huh? What?
We all see it. Ah. going on here?
Are you serious?
Is he really dead? He's not pretending to be dead, is he? God damn it, I wanted to kill him. I mean, it's Nagito, you know? That's right, it is Nagito. He always messes with us. He always tries to confuse us. That's why I can't believe it. Nagito ended up in such a cruel state. Nagito is dead. Deep down, I believed that when the killings finally ended, I'd never see this guy again. I never expected that I'd be looking at Nagito's body like this. Nagito probably thought the same thing. Honestly, he was probably wicked horny when he died. He really liked this type of shit now. He literally offered to be sacrificed like 20 bajillion times. I couldn't help but seeing it in his dead, frightened face. But on this island, unbelievably abnormal occurrences happen all the time. Even Nagito couldn't escape the truth. But even something as small as that. A body has been discovered!
A body has been discovered!
Yep.
Now then, after a
Yep. Nobody cares. Shut up, Monokuma.
Don't tell me.
Body discovery announcement? Then it's for real.
Hey!
Nagito really is dead?
Damn it.
It's not just that he's dead. It's the body discovery announcement was made. Does that mean Nagito is killed? Killed.
That's right.
Plus, it's one of us. I mean, that's what it means, right? One of us killed Nagito. One of us killed him so brutally. Yeah. Who was it, though? I feel like everybody was... Well, I guess no. We did split up to try to search for the bombs or whatever, so... Then it's gonna start again? Huh? The class trial is gonna start soon, right? Then...
Of course!
We gotta do it! We gotta find out who Nagito's killer is! It's the Monokuma file!
Hey! Hey!
No matter who you guys sacrificed, you're determined to survive and leave the island, right? Then the time for action is now! So allow me to give you the familiar Monokuma file!
Wait!
Hold it right there!
Damn it!
What? Don't get in my way like that! I was about to whip out the Monokuma file in such a cool way!
You stupid
Shut up, I can't stand this anymore!
Got it?
How much longer are you gonna keep putting them through this? No more, I won't let you. I'll make sure I'll pulverize your evil intentions.
Hey, hey!
Say something.
What's this?
Oh, now I remember who you are. You're Monami. Damn.
Hey!
You just noticed?
Lie.
Anyway, Monami, if you're gonna talk about my intentions, why don't you talk about yours first? What are your intentions anyways? Why are you keeping everyone cooped up on this island? I'm sure everyone here wants to know too, you know? What? No fair? You're shutting up too?
Please wait!
Enough already. You already have enough to deal with concerning Nagito. Please do not say anything else that will confuse us.
Hey,
Anyway, let's begin. But,
this is just...
I mean, in the end, we still have to do it, right? As long as the killing happens, we can't do anything about it, right? We have no choice but to do it, right? Besides, it's our fault that we couldn't even prevent it. No, I'm pretty sure it's Nagito's fault for being a dumbass psychopath, so... I know, that's the only way we can survive, right?
Nice!
Looks like you kids are way more well-behaved than Monami.
Don't fuck with me.
We're tired of this too, you know? That's why I'll definitely make sure to finish this for good this time.
This is kind of depressing.
Oh, does that mean you guys are getting bored of this school trip?
Actually...
Don't worry, the end is near. Huh, the end?
What's the matter?
Don't make a face like a pig's that's about to become bacon. You already noticed it, right? The meaning behind the Monokuma timer? I guess there are only 2 days left, huh? When the timer reaches 0, 2 days from now, what will happen to us? The killing school trip will be over.
Hey, hey,
If this is finally over,
you serious?
does that mean we can go home? That's
What
too
are you
optimistic,
gonna
bro.
do?
Don't count your bears before they've hatched. There's still something you gotta do before that, right?
So...
Once again, it's the Monokuma file!
It's the Monokuma file!
Hell yeah, bro. That's what I'm talking about.
Phew.
You guys need to find out who Nagito's killer is and survive the class trial. If this ends here, there won't be an afterwards at all. What does that mean? Well, I guess if everybody dies or...
Do your best.
Fantastic. Hold on.
I won't forgive you.
I won't let you escape this time. Wait, right, bro. Just shut up. You're not gonna do anything. I still don't know how you can beat the asses of several Mono Beasts, but not Monokuma. What do you guys think? If the school trip is nearly at an end, it's safe to think that we can go home, right?
But still...
Kazuichi, I understand how you feel, but we need to focus on Nagito's case first.
Damn it!
Even if we can go home, it'll be the end for us if we screw up here.
All right!
Then let's hurry up and solve Nagito's case so we can all go back home.
However...
It's nice to think that everyone can go home, but that isn't possible, right? I mean, someone in this room killed Nagito. There's still a killer amongst us. The weight of those words began to sink into me. That was true of the previous cases, but was it really true this time? No matter how much I tried, I couldn't believe it. Because the victim was Nagito? Because his death was so abnormally cruel? No, it wasn't just that. There was something more to it than that. And whatever it was stuck inside me. Alright. First, we need to look at the Monokuma file. Lovely words across Nagito's chest area there, dead. Sayonara, psychopath, Jesus Christ. Okay, the victim is Nagito Komeda. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory. The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there's a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. Yikes. What a tragic situation. Just reading this is making me depressed. Tragic in the sense that it was like messed up, I guess. Yeah, true. I don't much have any empathy for Nagito though.
Huh?
Is there something wrong with this Monokuma file? Again? But what's wrong with it? Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on his thighs, laceration on his left arm, knife impaled through his right hand. Seems fine to me.
Yep.
It's definitely weird. Well, I guess I'll find out if I look around. That's what the investigation is for. Don't worry, or form conclusions on your own. That makes me more worried than I should be. We can discuss it later. Right now is our only chance to investigate. So we should investigate first.
See?
If we don't, there won't be anything left for us to discuss. I guess you're right. Then let's start with the area surrounding Nagito's body. I should start in the back of the warehouse. Since the curtain blocked most of the water, this area wasn't affected by the sprinklers that much. Thanks to that, I can probably investigate Nagito's body. I never thought I'd have to investigate Nagito's body. He probably didn't expect to end up like this either. I mean, I feel like he kinda did. With all the crazy shit he's been doing. But maybe that's just me. Okay, is that blood on the beam? Oh, that's not a thing. Okay. This Monokuma has a hole through it. Monokuma's dead. There's a blood coming out of his stomach. Hey. No response? He's dead, Jim! Just kidding, I'm not dead. Is this one of those real-life plushies that were being produced at the factory? If you're mistaking a plushie for me, then there's something wrong with you. You're a stuffed animal, too. Hey! Don't put oversized garbage there. It's so misleading.
What the heck?
What are you calling oversized garbage? Could this be one of those Monokuma tricks? Then why'd he do it? Making a hole like it got stabbed and going to the trouble of dirtying the hole with blood? Did he try to imitate Nagito's body or something?
What are you
I had nothing to do with that. Huh?
You're so evil!
It's probably like, shut up, Monami. Seriously, you're always lying. You should just die like that plushie over there.
What's this?
You seem more pissed off than usual these days, Monami, but you better watch out what you say. If I feel like it, I can wipe you out easily, you know? I won't give in to your threats. I'll finish you until the very end, or fight you until the very end. I will definitely take back this. Yeah. It's not gonna happen for another 20 bajillion years, Monami. I've lost all faith in your Monami skills against Monokuma. Looks like those annoyances are gone. If it wasn't Monokuma's trick, then who did this? The killer? Could the killer have done this? If so, is this Nagito's blood? I have no idea how this connects to the incident. Monokuma plushie. And then the fire grenades. Looks like a bunch of plastic bottles. Remnants of plastic are scattered all over the place. This is probably... those fire grenades that were used to put out the fire. Well, they weren't actually useful in the end. I still don't know why. I'm highly sus of those fire grenades. The fire was only extinguished thanks to the sprinklers. Well, nevertheless, the evidence really isn't all that strange. Is that a lighter? Yeah. Ah, it's an oil lighter. This is where the curtains would have been hanging. It also looks like the fire really did extensive damage here. If the oil lighter was placed here...
Just kidding.
Ah, an oil lighter. Someone probably wanted to keep warm.
Bring it on.
It's the most foolish thought. This is clearly the cause of the fire.
Well?
Oil lighters can continue to burn even after someone lets go of them.
Which means?
So using that, the curtain was set on fire. Yeah, but who did it? Everybody was at the doorway. Who the hell started the fire? Using the oil lighter, huh? Do you think the killer set up some sort of trick with it?
You are right.
The killer probably planned to destroy evidence by setting the warehouse on fire. They caused the fire to destroy evidence? I don't know. I don't think so. That seems like the stupidest way to do that. They're sprinklers. That's the only reason I can think of why a killer would set fire to their crime scene, or they could just want to burn the victim to death. Maybe. Before the blood loss got him? Or, I don't know. There's like with too many different things that I could say was why the killer did that. I don't understand. Goddamn ham shredding on the guitar. Okay. I never expected Nagito to die like this. He always was spouting nonsense about hope and trying to confuse the hell out of us. But even so, dying like this is just too cruel. Also, he wasn't completely useless. There were times we were only able to reach the conclusion because of him. But everything good and bad about him is gone. We'll never be confused by him again, and we'll never be saved by him again. No, now isn't the time to think about unnecessary things. I need to focus on the investigation right now. For now, I need to investigate everything about this body that catches my eye. Both of Nagito's legs are tied up. Each rope is tied to the pillars nearby. He wouldn't have been able to move at all. According to the Monokuma file, the wounds on his legs are all stab wounds. Does that mean the killer didn't just tie Nagito up? They also stabbed his legs? Why would the killer do something like that? Ugh. At any rate, it's pretty sadistic. The killer must have been holding a huge grudge to... I mean, is there a shortage of people who have a grudge against Nagito right now? Or they might have been torturing him. Torture? To get the code, maybe? Huh? I mean, if they just wanted to kill him, they could have just stabbed him once in the chest, right? If you disregard the spear in his chest, the other wounds were inflicted for reasons other than killing. Which means the wounds all over Nagito's body were from the killer torturing him? If that's the case, what was the killer trying to make Nagito confess? The code, the password. Was it something that would have led to the traitor?
Even so.
Well, even if this was torture, there's no doubt that the killer must have held a deep grudge towards Nagito. Refusing to let him die easily, I can totally understand a dark impulse like that. But even if they held a grudge against him, would they really have gone this far? Have you met Nagito? Jesus Christ. What is this? What is that? A spear with a flashy ornament on it is impaled deeply into Nagito's stomach. There's no way around it. That looks like the fatal wound.
What's this?
Oh my, what's this? Such a strange looking spear, is it? Is it a spear of Gungnir like in the first game? A cord extends from the tip of the handle and there's an iron weight attached to it?
Phew.
I see. You use a cord as a whip to capture the enemy and deliver the final blow with the spear. Is this your first time looking at this too? Of course not. This is a spear of Gungnir, right? Spear Gungnir. Junko, or yeah, Junko? Was that Junko? Or no, that wasn't Junko. That was Junko's sister. Junko's sister must be proud. Looking down in heaven, seeing another psychopath impaled. You definitely just came up with that now.
Hey!
By the way, I wanted to ask you, where did that beer come from? I feel like I saw it at Nezumi Castle.
What?
Nezumi Castle?
What the hell?
I was designed to be afraid of mice, so I can't go in there. Damn you, mice! Damn you all to hell! I see, even he doesn't know what's inside the castle. Well, more importantly, I need to focus on the investigation. So wait, that whip-looking thing is attached to the spear? And there's a weight on the end. Interesting. The weight on the end of the cord is coming out of a handle. It looks like the part has blood on it too. Oh, why would that have blood on it? But for some reason, the section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. Oh. So someone was holding it while blood was splattering or something? It's about the size of a human fist. It's strange that this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. Also, Jackie mentioned this earlier, but apparently that spear came from Nezumi Castle. It might be better if I confirm that later. Left hand. There's a cut on his upper left arm. His legs and right hands have stab wounds, but this wound looks like a slice. That's probably the reason that the wound on his left arm doesn't look that deep compared to the other wounds. Well, regardless, it doesn't change the fact that it's a hideous wound and there's blood everywhere. There's something strange. Strange what?
See?
Look at the palm of his left hand. I think the blood is from where his left arm was sliced, but... Doesn't that blood splatter look strange? It cuts off right in the middle of his palm. Like it was closed or like he was holding something. Was he holding the cable of the spear? Yeah, it definitely cuts off, because like, that would explain that, I guess. If the blood splattered on the back of his hand while he was holding the cord. Maybe that's as far as the blood could reach when it splattered. Well, that would explain the blood on his palm, but there's something else that's strange. When you flip it over and look at the back of his hand,
Well?
there's also blood, but only above the middle joint of each finger. Why would that happen? Well, okay, that would happen if he was holding the cord, right? And the outer hand was away from his body while he was being stabbed, and then blood was splattering on his forefingers and not on his palms because he had his fist closed holding the wire, right? That's the only reason I could imagine that happening. So maybe he was trying to like get the spear out of him or something, or like stop the spear from impaling him, and then the killer was stabbing him and so forth. So this seems like some wild shit, I'm not gonna lie. You're right. Why is it only on this part?
See?
It's just as I said, right? It's strange, right? I win. Good job, Jackie. Good job. Yeah, sure, you win. But it's definitely strange. What did the killer do to make the blood splatter like this? Blood on the left hand has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. And then... Nagito's right wrist is tied with a rope, but it looks like the tip of the rope is burned off. Could this be the result of the fire? But that's weird. If the rope is burned off like this, why are Nagito's clothes completely unaffected by the fire when he was so close to the blaze? Maybe the fire just didn't get to his clothes in time. Like, the rope could have been burning slowly, but then the sprinklers stopped it from proceeding, so... I don't think that's a big deal. And then the knife... The knife is stabbed through Nagito's right hand. Did the killer do this? How could they do something so cruel? Did you see the 20 other stab wounds in his thighs? What do you mean, how could the killer do something this cruel? This knife, it must have been from the military base. Military base? Now that you mention it, you're right. It looks like a survival knife.
Well?
By the way, it seems that the wound on his legs and arms were caused by the same knife. Which means after the killer was finished stabbing Nagito's legs and arms, They stabbed the knife through his right hand,
It cannot be.
and then they finished him off with a spear.
How cruel.
Then does that mean the killer went to the trouble of using two weapons, a knife and a spear? But they could have just killed him by stabbing him with a knife. Why did they need to use the spear at all? Torturing information out of him, maybe? Like Fuyuhiko said? Trying to get the password for Nezumi Castle?
You are right.
That is definitely strange. Was there a reason they had to use it? A reason they had to use the spear, huh? Survival knife. And then his face. He must have been in great pain. He clearly had an agonizing look on his face when he died. His mouth is covered with duct tape. Was this supposed to keep Nagito from screaming for help?
This is
Jeez, what a horrible expression on his face. The blood spatter all over doesn't help either. It's a good thing his mouth is covered with duct tape, otherwise I wouldn't be able to look at him. Got a minute? Sorry, excuse me. Jackie moved past Kazuichi and me and squatted next to Nagito's face. Jesus Christ. And in one swift movement, she ripped open the duct tape off his mouth. Hey, what are you doing?
It's gonna be fine.
It'll be fine. I'll put it right back once I'm done investigating here.
Hey, hey, hey!
Putting the tape back isn't the issue, you ungrateful swine. You're gonna get cursed. The blood on Nagito's face, it looks like it mostly came from the slice on his left arm. If that's the case...
Man.
It's no use, she's not listening.
Hey, hey.
How about the blood splatter on his face? There's no blood under the duct tape. So they duct taped them before they started hacking away at him? I mean, actually, then that would preclude them from torturing him from information. Because if his mouth is duct taped shut, I mean...
Huh?
What's wrong with that?
Well,
His duct tape has crinkles like it was sticking towards the inside of his mouth, right? Nagito was probably desperately moving his mouth under the duct tape. Seriously, what's wrong with that? She means Nagito's mouth was covered in duct tape before he got the wounds all over his body, yeah. So he tried to shout, which caused the duct tape to get stuck to his mouth a bit. What's wrong with that? Is there something we really need to worry about? That means the killer wasn't doing it for informational purposes then. I don't really get it, but just put the duct tape back on his mouth already.
yep.
Yeah, you're right. Anyway, this might be some kind of clue too. I should remember it. I guess I'm done with the area surrounding Nagito's body. Jeez, I can't believe I actually investigated such a grisly looking body. Even I'm surprised at myself. Does this mean I'm used to it? My classmate's dead body right in front of me, and one of my peers is the killer responsible. And I have to investigate his death so I can find his killer. Am I used to something as abnormal as that? That would mean I'm becoming abnormal too. Alright, what do you guys think? She looks like she's in deep thought while staring at the ceiling. What happened? Is there something strange about the ceiling?
Yep.
Yeah, about that sprinkler. That's one of the sprinkler heads that activated to put out the fire.
Well,
You can see a girder right next to it, right? There?
see?
Can you see that red streak? Oh, I was looking at that. It didn't let me investigate it, huh? Yeah, you're right. I definitely see it. It looks like it's a small red line on the ceiling with the girder.
Perhaps.
Is that blood? Blood? The color definitely looks like blood, but there's no way a blood could get up there, right? Plus, it's in a straight line. The cable? Someone wrapped the cable around it? I guess that would make sense. Someone like wrapped the cable around it and then dropped the spear on him, maybe? That's why I've been staring at it. I think it's strange. It's definitely strange. I should remember this. Yeah, the only thing that's straight and has blood on it is the cable of the spear. But then is it long enough for Nagito to grab it while he's lying on the floor while the killer is doing shit to him? I don't get it. Alright, Kazuichi? One of us killed Nagito in such a cruel way. It's too bizarre. I can't do anything except laugh. Yuhiko?
Like...
I'm not freaking out about it like Kazuichi, but I definitely can't stop thinking about it. When Monokuma timer reaches 0 2 days from now, what's gonna happen?
Huh?
What's gonna happen?
That's
This
obviously
rotten school's
wrong.
trip is gonna end, right? We can finally go back home. Carefree till the end. Does that mean you don't think that'll happen?
Well, yeah.
Monokuma might be planning to make us do something after the countdown ends.
Hey, hey!
What do you mean something?
Shut up!
He's making us
Shut
kill
up!
each other, you know? What could be worse than that?
Damn it!
I don't know. But this Monokuma we're talking about, you know? There's no way this will end smoothly with a countdown. Anyway, like you said before, if we screw up here, this is the end for us. For now, let's focus on the investigation. We'll think about the countdown after we live through the class trial.
I know.
Then don't bring up strange stuff like that. Alright, any useful tidbits other than Gundam glazing, Sonia?
So just as I thought.
If only everyone could go home, nothing would make me happier. No, we should finish this class trial. Then we can think about what will happen after. Okay. Is there more to investigate? Oh, Akane, I forgot you were here. It mattered for Gundam's killing and for Mikon's. But it looks like it's different this time. It doesn't matter this time. What doesn't matter?
So,
The time. Looks like the time doesn't matter. It was clearly written in the Monokuma file. The time of death was noon sharp. If it was at noon, what were we doing at that time? What were we doing? Well, right now it's time. 12:30 p.m. So it also has a clock function. Then that means Nagito died 30 minutes ago. Oh, it happened that recently? He's totally fresh kill. Fresh seems like a bad way to describe it. If it happened 30 minutes ago, was it around the time we were struggling with the bombs? Yeah. And about the same time as the transmission? You're right, those fake bombs were originally supposed to explode at noon.
All right!
Which means whoever doesn't have an alibi for the time is Nagito's killer. But we all were in there, no? But this could be like when Nekomaru died, the killer could have also used some kind of automatic setup. Also, the crime looks very detailed, so they would have needed time to prepare.
All right!
And whoever doesn't have an alibi before we found the bombs is suspicious. That's everybody. That's literally everybody. Everybody was looking around the island separately.
Huh?
None of us have an alibi for the time. That's when we all split up to search for the bombs. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's a problem. Now then, I guess that's enough investigating the area behind the curtain. The killer's goal wasn't just killing Nagito. There should be another reason as well. If not, they wouldn't have gone through the shovel of trying to tie him up with a rope and covering his mouth with duct tape. Not just that, there's no reason to inflict any wounds other than the fatal one. So what was the reason? Looks like I better investigate other areas to figure that out. Alright, I should try to investigating the other areas inside the warehouse first. Like what? Here? All these CDs, they're all copies of Monokuma's music. There should have been burned too. Okay. Oh, there's the stereo that was used for the loud, obnoxious music. This is an MP3 player. There's even a speaker plugged into it. But why is this here?
Maybe...
Looks like the weird music that was playing from here. You know, the music that was blaring when the fire started? Yeah, you're right. Looks like it's busted from getting drenched by the sprinklers. There's no mistake in it, that music was playing from the MP3 player. I don't disagree with that, but why was the killer playing music from this? To block out any noise? Because, like, if Nagito was shouting, even, like, he can even shout past the duct tape, it would still make a lot of noise, so maybe they were blocking out his screaming? So that we didn't hear it? And the trail of Monokumas? There are a lot of tipped over Monokuma panels. The panels near the curtain in the back is tipped over and burned. Did the fire do that? Oh, why are they scattered like this? The last time I came here, I seem to recall they should have been neatly put away. Oh, wait a second. Wait. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me let Jackie speak. Maybe we're the ones who made this mess? Huh?
see?
Look, the tipped over panel by the entrance is really close to the door. Oh no. Wait. Did Akane kicking open the door start the fire? Is that what happened? That would explain the sudden spontaneous combustion right when we came through the door. So maybe the reason these panels are tipped over is... It's fine, I'll open it. Yep, she kicked open the door. That's fine. Yep. Yep. We don't need all of it, game. Please. Could it be? Was that it?
Well?
And there's something else I've been wondering.
Hey.
These Monokuma panels are tipped over starting from the entrance to the back of the warehouse, right? They seem to be lying on top of each other in a straight line. So someone made it. The killer made it. So that when the door is kicked open, or like opened at all, there's like a Monokuma domino that would tip over towards the curtain, or I'm guessing towards the lighter to start the fire, right? Because I'm assuming the Monokuma plush fell, the one on the end fell on the lighter or something and then tipped the lighter over towards the curtain, something like that, or towards some kind of oil that was spread around for the lighter to start it. Who knows? Yeah, compared to the other tipped over panels, mine is the only one that's neat and orderly.
So...
Isn't that clearly strange? Strange, that means it's deliberate, yeah. We can speculate this was done intentionally. Yeah. Interesting. There are a bunch of books stacked on top of each other. Apparently they contain Monokuma's poetry and photos. The sprinklers completely soaked them. I can't even turn the pages anymore. Well, it's not like I'm missing much. I think that's it. Looks like this side is completely soaked because of the sprinkler. Even if there was an important clue here, we might not be able to notice it. But it's better than the warehouse burning to the ground. Good thing we were able to put out the fire.
Hey.
But there was a lot of smoke. It's a good thing we didn't go inside when we were throwing grenades.
You are right.
I agree. If we did, we would have been caught by the sprinklers and become all wet and soggy. Miss Sonia's not wet. She's all drenched and soggy. Ha ha!
Hey!
You were all thinking that, huh?
Of course
I wasn't
not.
thinking about that at all.
Say what?
Are you responding, Kazuichi? I was asking Hajime.
Whoa!
You're screwing with me?
This.
Oh my, screwing? How rude.
Hey!
Please don't look at me with such fearful eyes. I only imagined it for a second. You should have just kept your mouth shut. Kazuichi, you should probably... Yep. Well, even though I did say I was gonna freaking kill him,
Hey!
there's no way I would have actually done it. I was just upset, you know?
Jeez, you're pathetic.
We'll think about the countdown after we live through the class trial. Yep. Looks like Sonia's focused on investigating the warehouse, which reminds me, there's something I needed to ask. Oh yeah, why were you rummaging about the weapons truck in the military base? Were you looking to murder a fool, or like, what were you doing? Now that we're pretty much finished investigating Nagito's body, I think it's time to talk to her. Hey Sonia, do you have a minute? Yes, what is it? I want to talk to you about when the fake bomb Nagito said in the warehouse exploded. Right before it exploded, you said something like this, right? It's all right, it's not a bomb. Why'd you know the bombs were fake? Well... That's not all either. When we were looking for the bombs, why were you at the military base? I thought you were supposed to be searching the Central Island. Plus, when I called for you, you didn't come to the factory right away. Where were you and what were you doing during that time?
Oh my.
Oh my.
It cannot
Do
be.
you suspect me? Kinda sus. Maybe you have a dark side. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe you're playing all dumb and defenseless, but you're actually a very sadistic person. It's a misunderstanding. I am not the killer. Jesus shit, you son of a bitch. What a phrase. Oh my god, Sonia. You know what? You're back in my good graces. You've been saved from the depths of Gundam simping. You are back in my good graces just because of that phrase. Good job. Sonia?
I sorry.
I am terribly sorry. I was panicking. I shall calm down and explain it to you, why I was at the military base. When I first explored the final island, I discovered a vast amount of bombs there. Huh?
Well?
At first, I was worried that someone might use them for nefarious reasons if I announced it to everyone, so I kept silent the whole time. Does that mean that when you heard Nagito planted the bombs, you got suspicious and went to investigate them?
That is...
And as I suspected, the bombs have disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found. And because you were searching for them, you were late when we all gathered.
Please listen.
And because of that, I reached a conclusion. The bombs Nagito brought were from the military base, which means they were all fake bombs. How'd you find out that the bombs at the military base were fake? Because I attempted to use one. What? Yeah, what?
I see.
I thought one of the bombs would be strong enough to blast open the door of the ancient ruin. Oh my god, that's actually so smart, Sonia. Good job. At the time, I still believed the bombs were real. And I thought I could use one of them to gain an entrance to the ancient ruin.
However, that plan was an utter failure.
I like how Monomi's over here just staring uselessly, not doing anything.
The bomb was not real. It was merely a fireworks display. God damn it, all to hell!
Good job, Sonia.
I see. So that's why you're the only one who knew the bombs at the military base were fake.
I did. As did Monomi as well. She was also secretly peeking at the bomb.
Wait, so Monomi knew
Which
they were fake?
means-
If those bombs are the same ones that disappeared, it would mean that Nagito took them. So that is why I knew it was a fake. However, I did think it was strange when Nagito blew up the hotel lobby. How'd he do that? Yeah, if they were fake. That bomb was real and I could not stop thinking about it. But upon further reflection, that might have been Nagito's plan all along. He showed us a real bomb to make us believe that the bombs he set were real as well. Where'd he get the real bomb from? If so, then Nagito's actions were extremely calculated. But the problem is his reason for doing it. With this, I have explained everything.
Do you have a minute?
There should be no more reason for you to doubt me. You're right, I got it. Interesting. Alright, I pretty much finished looking for clues inside the warehouse. I was able to find some clues, but there's still so many things I don't understand yet.
Hold it.
Look worried. Yeah, I am.
Well?
At a time like this, it might be good if you broaden your investigation range. You mean it's good to investigate other places as well, right? You might be right. There are several things I've been wondering about besides the crime scene. The military base, the plushie factory, Nezumi Castle, Nagito's room. If I'm gonna understand the reason for his actions, I need to know more about him. I'm pretty sure the others have already finished investigating.
Can you
Hey,
hear
you guys,
me?
isn't it about time that we leave and try to explore the other areas too? In response to Chiaki, the others gathered around her.
I see.
I agree, I was just thinking about proceeding to another area. It seems we have the same idea.
Huh?
But is it safe? There won't be anyone to guard the crime scene.
Yep.
We don't have a choice, there just aren't enough of us. Besides, we've investigated all we can here. I guess you're right.
See?
Also, it looks like the clues we found aren't enough to piece this incident together. So we just need to search for them in other areas, probably. Well, alternatively, if there aren't any other clues in other areas either, we'd have to give up completely. You don't really need to say that.
Hey, hey!
And it's okay if we leave this place? It's okay! I want to investigate Nagito's room first. I'm kind of curious what his room looks like. There's no time to stand around. In order to survive, there's no other way except to do it. In order to survive, we need to find Nagito's killer. If we don't sacrifice that person, nobody can survive. That's our reality. That's why there's no time for us left to be standing around. Okay, I want to go to Nagito's room. I'm curious. Okay, where's Nagito's room again? Oh, probably where Chiaki is. Curious too, Chiaki? I'm annoyed. What happened? I'm annoyed. What are you annoyed about? I want to investigate Nagito's cottage, but I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed. I don't really understand, but you can't investigate Nagito's cottage? Maybe I should try to investigate Nagito's cottage. What? Is it locked? Monokuma! It's locked? Apparently. I can't go inside thanks to that. I'm annoyed. There's nothing I can do. I'm gonna... No! What are you... What... I go look for Monokuma. Shout for him. He can literally appear and disappear at will. And what?
Yep.
This is so fucking stupid. Bro, that's so dumb. I don't like that. Fine. I guess, Actually, I'm kind of dumb. I was there already. They wanted me to investigate the factory again, right? Like the factory portion of this area, not the warehouse. What do they want me to investigate in the factory? I don't think there's anything of interest in here. That reminds me, when we saw Nagito's video message on this laptop. Is he still watching us from somewhere? If he's not, then how did he time his message so perfectly? No, it looks like the video was set to play after the explosion. Oh, so yeah, it was a video, never mind. Why did you have to use a video message? That's the only thing I don't get. Oh, wait. Okay, wait a second. He did use a video message right before he supposedly went into the warehouse to wait for us, and he's the one who told us to go to the warehouse. So did he set everything up? But then that would mean that he killed himself, right? But then how the hell did he tie himself up, stab himself 20 bajillion times, and then stab his right hand? How did there has to have been another person, no? At the time, Nagito should have already been killed, which means that the video was recorded in advance. That's right, besides that video, there might have been data on this laptop we could use as a clue. With that thought in mind, I tried messing around with the laptop, but it's no use, it's locked. There's no way I can examine this. But if it's locked, then maybe there really is something inside. Maybe I'm overthinking this. Alright, Sonia, anything to say?
My.
I have never seen so many Monokumas in my life. Well, Monokuma isn't exactly someone you would normally run into.
However...
While I was staring at these Monokumas, a thought occurred to me.
Well?
The bomb that went off at the hotel lobby might have been set up here. Huh?
Do you have a minute?
If you hide the bomb inside a Monokuma plushie, it would make a frightening weapon. Do you not think a group that is forcing us to kill each other would devise something like that?
Amazing!
A plushie bomb is an act of terrorism.
All right!
Let us rip apart these right away so we can confirm it. Hold on. If there was a bomb inside these, wouldn't it explode if we carelessly messed with it?
Easy as
Either
pie.
way, it's all gravy. All gravy? What the hell does that mean?
Enough already!
Stop! There's no bomb!
Hey!
You'll know if you just pick me up. See? All you feel is soft weight of cotton.
I see.
You are right.
However...
Then where did Nagito obtain the bomb he used?
Who knows?
I wonder. If I'm gonna give you guys any hint, then you should know it wasn't from the military base.
What?
To tell you the truth, the bombs were all fake.
Please wait.
I know that already. You should have said so earlier.
No!
Well, I thought if I kept quiet, it would foreshadow a killing was gonna happen. That's why I'm just now telling you for the first time. Ooh, I'm relieved. But if the bomb wasn't from the military base or this factory, then he brought it from the Octagon. Yeah.
Well done!
I must say, you have a good eye there, Sonia. Putting a bomb inside one of my plushies seems like a splendid idea. Let's try it.
That is...
Did I say something I should have not? Oh no, he's gonna sell plushies with bombs inside of them to kids. No! What have you done, Sonia? You menace to society. Okay. It's not your fault. Don't need to worry about it. Was that all? Apparently, the bombs that were stuffed onto this truck were actually fireworks. Which reminds me, this truck looks like it came from the military base. Nagito must have brought it from there. Other than that, there's nothing in particular that catches my eye. The card reader. Nope, that's just truck again. Can I leave? All right. On to the military base, and then Nezumi Castle. There's probably nothing in the military base either. What are we gonna confirm, that the bombs were fake after all, even though we're just told that by Monokuma? There's literally no reason to be here. Unless Kazuichi's gonna tell us something important. A huge supply of guns and other firearms are stuffed into the truck bed.
Whoa! Found it!
What'd you find?
Huh?
Well, that truck bed over there has guns in it, but I also found stuff like a survival knife. Wait, that's... Yep, same type of knife. Isn't that the same type of knife that was used to stab through Nagito's right hand?
Maybe...
Which means the killer obtained that knife here.
All right.
So the killer is someone who visited this military base at least once. That's literally everybody. Yeah, exactly. No, not me. This is the first time I've been here. That sounds fishy. I don't care.
Man.
Damn it, this dangerous place is the reason all this messed up stuff is happening.
Hey!
Leaving guns out in the open is totally dangerous. Seriously, they gotta take better care of these. It's easy to say that, but there's no one on this island who can do that. Wait, what do I need to confirm? When I tried looking through the truck bed, it's empty, there's nothing here. Oh, is this where all the bombs were? When I first came here, there was something on the truck bed, which means Sonia was telling the truth.
However...
Yeah... Did Nagito know the bombs weren't real? It's possible that he thought they were the real thing. No, never mind, he said as much as this video message. So, what you got? Yep, he knew the bombs were fake. Think about it. Do you really think there are enough bombs to blow up an entire island? Even if there were, a guy like me would never be able to use them. He knew the bombs were fake. He knew the bombs were fake. He only did what he did to weed out the traitor. No, is that really it? Did Nagito only do that to expose the traitor? Maybe there was a different motive behind his actions. I'm feeling more and more like Nagito concocted his own death, to be honest. I just don't know how he did it. Cause like, how did he can tie himself up and then stab himself after tying himself up. It doesn't, like, that's just not possible. I don't understand. But, okay, I digress. On to Nezumi Castle. Okay. And I'm guessing we're just gonna confirm that that's where the spear came from. Yeah, the spear's missing. One of them, at least. A spear with a flashy ornament on it is hanging from the wall. This spear is definitely it, right?
I see.
Just as I thought, it looks exactly like the spear that killed Nagito. The same whip-like cord is attached to the handle, and there's a weight at the end of it.
Also,
Plus, it looks like one of the spears on the wall is missing. There's no mistaking it, the killer took one of those spears and used it as a weapon. Spear of Gunyar, huh? Monokuma would totally come up with a lame name like that. But why did the killer use the spear and a knife?
well, yeah.
Yeah, they could have just killed him with a knife and it would have been easier too. There's no way a spear like this with this unnecessary cord thing would be easy to use. Yeah, it definitely looks hard to wield. But still, they chose this spear for a reason. What could the reason be? I feel a little tired. No matter how much I investigate, I don't feel any closer to the truth. It's probably why I feel this way. I'm feeling this strange feeling that I've never felt before. As if Nagito's trying to make us suffer even after he's died. Well, that's an interesting statement because my theory is that he killed himself, so... Now's not the time to be thinking about stupid things like that. I haven't even investigated his cottage yet. It's too early to start complaining. If we investigate that place, we might be able to find some kind of clue. Alright, let's go. Finally? Okay, what do you have to say for Yuhiko?
Get it?
Okay, never mind.
I see.
He said something about the spear being used for torture. Again, that doesn't really make sense to me though, because if he was torturing him for information, then like? Why duct tape the mouth shut? Doesn't make any sense to me, but... Alright. Did you find Monokuma, Chiaki? Yeah, she did. Fantastic.
Hajime.
What's this?
Oh my, you want to go inside Nagito's room too?
What are you
I
gonna
was just
do?
listening to Chiaki's request. She wants me to unlock the door to Nagito's cottage because she really needs it for the class trial. She begged me to do it while licking my black eye. I didn't do that.
Boy,
Then do it! It's sweet because it's made of black bean paste. Hey, we don't have time to mess around. Hurry up and unlock the damn door.
fine, fine.
I guess I have no choice. I just gotta do that, right?
Now then. Ba-ba-ba-loose!
Lovely.
Bye-bye!
See, it opened the door. You can freely investigate it now. This isn't my first time seeing that, but why does the door open with such a spell like that? Because Harry Potter, I guess.
Perhaps.
Maybe the cottage key is computerized?
Hey, hey.
More importantly, let's go inside now that the door is open. Yeah, you're right. That is a very shiny box that Nagito probably wants us to find. It's very chic. Actually, is that the treasure Monomi was talking about? Didn't she say someone stole her box, her pretty box or whatever? So Nagito was living here. What was he thinking inside this room? What was he feeling as he spent his days in here? I can't even imagine. Wanting to see absolute hope, becoming despair so he could act as a stepping stone for the rest of us. No matter how much I think about it, I just don't understand him at all. I don't even know if he truly believed that. He was especially weird these past few days. What changed him? The information he found? Maybe the clue to that might be hidden here as well. I see you, you little
No.
Was that the final one? I forgot how many I found. I need to look at my shelf in my room. Alright. Our time for investigating is winding down. The bookshelf might take some time to investigate, so we should try examining other areas first, like this obvious purple box or pink box. A fancy looking treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights is totally standing out. Could this be... Can you let me know if you find my treasure? It's a magnificent treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights. Yep.
Perhaps.
The treasure box. Jackie, you know about this?
Yep.
It's really cute. Oh, she was just reacting. Kinda looked like you knew something about it, Chiaki. I'm not gonna lie, but okay. This looks like Monomi's stolen treasure box. If this is here, that means the thief Monomi was talking about was Nagito. But why would Nagito steal this? In order to find out, it might be good to see what's inside.
Hold it.
Is it gonna be okay? It looks a little dangerous. But what? It might be, but this could be some kind of clue, you know? If this wasn't important, Nagito wouldn't have stolen it from Monomi in the first place. I turned back towards the treasure box and cautiously opened the lid. Inside, there was a notebook. Usami General Purpose Notebook? This is it? Why is the notebook inside the treasure box like it's something important? I took the notebook out of the treasure box and began leafing through it? Leafing? That's an interesting way to say flipping the notes of a page. It contained sloppy drawings as if they were drawn by children and entries that looked like children's scratch. Day 1. I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up and things turned bad. Day 2. Byakuya is the leader. A lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired. What is this, a diary? Yeah, Monomi's diary, it looks like. Looks like it. Did Monomi write these? Probably. These pictures and entries totally suit her. I kept flipping through the pages. Day 3, day 4, day 5, page after page of poorly written entries continued on in the notebook. I don't really understand, but it looks like there aren't any clues here. And right when I was about to give up, my hand suddenly stopped on the entry titled Day 16. We've been in the funhouse for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on edge. Hajime tried to go to the final dead room today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him. So she was watching. Huh?
Hey, hey.
Hajime, did something happen? It's nothing.
Stop it!
Don't look at my notebook. Whoa. So, okay, it kind of feels like Monomi is acting wicked stupid, but actually not that stupid. I feel like she knows what she's doing. based on that diary entry alone. It's interesting who she surveils. From out of nowhere, Monomi suddenly appeared and took the notebook out of my hand.
I won't forgive you.
I did ask you to look for my treasure box, but I never said you were allowed to peek inside. Geez, that was close. If I had come any later, you would have seen the inside of the notebook. Unfortunately, you were a little too late.
Huh?
But if this notebook is here, then Nagito was the thief?
No!
Betrayal! I was betrayed by my beloved student!
Hey, hey.
Hey, that notebook is pretty much your diary, right? Diary? It seems that way. It seems that way? That's right, this notebook is my important diary where all my maiden secrets are written. I don't trust you now. Is this a progress report to the, people you work with? Is that what this is?
Hey!
You're a liar! You always show up out of nowhere. Monomi, it's not good to lie, you know? Lie? There's no way you wrote that in the notebook. After all, Monomi can't even write. Oh. Huh? What are you saying? Jeez, I can write letters easily. I can finally write the letter B. Wait, so you didn't write the notebook? Who wrote the notebook?
That's wrong!
No, you can't, because you have no fingers on your hands. See, bullseye, I know, because I'm the same way too.
What?
Huh, are you mad? Are you angry that I exposed a weakling like you?
Hey!
So that's what this is about. You're seriously trying to crush me.
What are you saying?
There's no way a big brother would ever crush his little sister. Who wrote the notebook then? It looks like the time to settle things between us is getting closer every second. Hey, I don't know why you're getting so serious, but is what Monokuma said true? You said you didn't write that notebook. Is that true? If so, who wrote in it? Well, you know, it's, how should I put it,
Bye-bye.
Excuse me. Is it the traitor? Hold on. Damn it, she totally ran away again.
Yep.
The same pattern as usual. Looks like it's a waste of time trying to get the answers from her. But still, I really wanted to ask her about the notebook. Well, actually, it might be better that I didn't ask her. Monomi's notebook has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. That's so weird. That came out of left turn. I wasn't expecting that to be a thing, to be honest, but okay. There are a lot of books arranged here. Did Nagito bring these from the library? Can we find the lore he got, please? In addition to the book, there's also a bunch of random crap stuffed into this shelf. It might take a lot of time for us to thoroughly go through that stuff.
Hey, hey.
Let's just leave it for later. Yeah, I agree. Fridge. There's a refrigerator.
Huh?
Nice, my cottage doesn't even have a refrigerator. I wonder where he got it from. Nagito probably supplied it himself. Why would he go through the trouble of putting a refrigerator in his room? Does he really enjoy cold drinks? As I talked with Jackie, I opened the refrigerator out of curiosity. Monokuma special poison for poisoning use only? Really isn't that much inside. The only thing inside the refrigerator was a brown bottle. For someone who likes cold drinks, doesn't look like he's stocked very much. But that bottle clearly isn't a drink, right? Really? It looks like some kind of dietary supplement to me. Protein powder. Look at what the big label says, Hajime. I took the brown bottle out of the refrigerator and started reading the label. Exclusively made for poisoning someone to death? Hey, this is...
Could it be?
Looks like it's poison. Poison? Looks like there's a warning on the back. Let's examine it in more detail. But be careful with the bottle. Don't drop it. Stop it. If you worry like that, I'm gonna get nervous. I grabbed the bottle with my trembling hand and began reading the warning label on the back of the bottle. Poison made specifically for killing someone. It's Monokuma's special poison. This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though its volatility is low, this liquid is very dangerous when vaporized. Oh. In a gaseous state, it's heavier than air, it breaks down in minutes, and it is susceptible to hydrolysis. So it's possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications. Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cool place, in a glass or plastic container, away from sunlight. Vaporization. Vaporization like the fire? So, and like, assuming he was the one who orchestrated his death, he had to use that poison for something. Were those in the bombs? Because based on what the label said, vaporization takes, like, the air becomes heavy and all that shit. Monokuma keeping us out to ventilate the room, maybe because he didn't want more people to die because of the poison in the bombs. Is that why he did that? Because I don't think he would care normally, right? Because, I mean, screw it, you get cancer or some shit. Nobody cares, you're not dying now. But if it's his special Monokuma poison, then maybe he knew? That's the most logical thing that makes sense. If Nagito set all this up, he put the poison in the bombs, he had us throw the bombs? Because we thought they were regular fire fighting bombs or whatever. Why would he do that? I still don't understand his motive, to be quite honest. It sure looks like a chemical made solely for the poisoning of someone to death. This refrigerator must be here to keep the poison secure. But where did Nagito get something like this? That final dead room?
Well?
That question could apply to the bomb he used at the hotel too. Apply to the bomb?
See?
There should be a reason Nagito was able to obtain such dangerous items. The octagon inside the funhouse. This poison, he must have brought it with him from that too, right?
Perhaps.
He was probably hiding them somewhere on his body during the last trial. He was hiding a bomb and poison during the class trial? Jeez, how dangerous. What would he have done if he accidentally tripped up and broke the bottle? Just thinking about it scares me.
Hey.
Also, he already blew up the bomb he took with him to the lobby. But what about this poison? Huh?
See?
It looks like the bottle is left in half empty. Yep. Okay, 100% he put them in the fire bombs, but why? I don't get it. Was he trying to get one of us to poison him? I don't get it. The only motive for him to do that is to have a random person kill him, I guess, and then make it hard as possible to figure out who the killer is. So like a truly special Nagito fuck you, I guess, so that the mystery is unsolvable, essentially. Is that why he did it? Then what was all the crap leading up to this then? It feels like such a goddamn waste of time. I don't get it. If that's the case, it's like the previous actors don't make any sense if he just wanted to screw with everybody. Was it like this from the beginning? Or did Nagito use it? If so, where do you use it? I wonder, is there still a trap somewhere that hasn't been sprung yet? Another trap?
Perhaps.
For example, maybe he was making some kind of trap using this poison before he died? If that actually exists, it'd be real bad. It could potentially kill everyone on the island. Everyone on the island? What the hell? Nagito, are you still trying to make us suffer? Are you still trying to make us suffer even after you've died? Monokuma special poison. There's more? There's nothing else in the box, right? Nagito was the one who stole this from Monomi. Why would Nagito steal this? Did he want the notebook that was inside? But Monomi didn't write in that notebook, so who did? No, that notebook doesn't matter right now, okay? Chiaki? Our time for investigating is winding down. Okay. What else? Bed? Bed comes with the cottages. It looks like the one in my room, but maybe there's something hidden under his bed. It's a usual place for hiding things. Yeah, like porn. Hell yeah, bro. Well, we should still check just in case. With no expectations and without thinking, I peeked under the bed and there's something here. It's a plastic bag from the supermarket. It looks like there's something inside. Oh. Oh, yep. 100%. Okay. He was... Okay, he used that to tinker with the poison while he was putting it in the bottle. 100%. Big brain over here. Big brain. It looks like a glass mask and rubber gloves. These look like the real deal. Did you get these from the military base? A gas mask and rubber gloves. He was hiding these under the bed. What did Nagito use this stuff for?
Hajime.
Is there anything else under the bed? Let's see. I peeked under the bed once again and started looking around the area where I found the supermarket bag and there's a small piece of paper on the ground. A piece of paper made of blue aluminum? A round, thin piece of aluminum, huh? It's similar to those seals that... It's similar to those seals that go over the jars of unopened mayonnaise. I get what you're saying, but does that mean this is just a piece of trash?
Wait.
Who knows?
Time out.
It might be too soon to decide that. Some kind of cover for something. Huh. The basic layout's just like my cottage. Nothing catches my eye. Anything here? Okay, can we look now?
Well?
Okay, they say a shelf is a mirror that reflects a person's heart. Do they now? I definitely don't know much about Nagito just by looking at this. So what should we do? It's really difficult to look through all these piles. That doesn't mean we should ignore it, though.
Yep.
I'll leave it to you then, Hajime. Wait, what? It's better if a boy goes through another boy's things. You know, there might be private stuff there. Well, that might be true, but
See?
I'll leave this shelf to you. I think I just got persuaded to do this without realizing it. I sighed and walked towards the shelf. One by one, I started removing the various books and items and examining each one. But even as I examined them carefully, they were still a bunch of random books and items. There's no way there are any clues here. It's the lore! Open it! Huh? I want the lore. This is another one. Yep, that seal. Indeed, it's the school badge of Hope Seek Academy. Does that have information about... Yep. Gimme. I don't gimme. Open it. Nagito said this only contained information about me, but is that really true? If I look at this, it should be obvious, right? And he said I was from the reserve department and had no talent whatsoever. That might be another one of his lies too. I opened the file I held in my hand to confirm that. Instantly I realized something was strange. If this really has only my information, then why is the file so thick? Yeah, I said that so many fucking times. The file is so thick for it to be information about only one student. As soon as I opened it, it was clear to me, just as I thought, Nagito had lied to me. Aside from my information, there was information about the others, Kazuichi, Fuyuhiko, Akane, and Sonia. And everyone who died had pages of information about them too. The file contained information for all 16 of us. Only my information, my ass. I couldn't believe he'd make up such a strange lie. That means the rest of it might have been a lie too. I turned to the pages containing my information and began reading through the content. The profile contained basic information such as my date of birth, my height, weight, and so forth. But there was one thing that specifically caught my eye. The words reserve course student. There was no denying it. It confirmed that I truly was a reserve course student from the reserve department. Why is this the only thing that isn't a lie? Why am I the only one who's from the reserve department? Why am I here with all the other ultimates? That's a good question. Why are you here?
Hey.
Hajime, did something happen? Well, I just found a strange file. Isn't that the prize that Nagito received when he cleared the final dead room? As I recall, your student profile should be in there. It's not just my profile. The profiles of everyone on this island are in here too. Nagito was lying.
Huh?
When you say everyone, do you mean everyone? Yeah, it's just basic information, but there should be profiles for all 16 of us. Can I take a look at that file? Jackie leaned against me and peered into the file.
You're right. My profile is really in here, but unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any details.
Details?
Details about our missing memories. Information about the time we spent at Hope's Peak Academy. If it's not written in there, these profiles might have been written before we entered the academy.
Then it's impossible to obtain new clues from them.
Yeah, seems like it.
Hold on.
Huh?
What happened? I just noticed it right now, but
The file. His name isn't in there, right? There's supposed to be 16 names worth
Wait,
of
who?
profiles, but his name is the only one missing.
Who are you talking about?
Byakuya. I'm talking about Byakuya Togami.
oh, wait. What? Huh?
Look carefully. No matter where I look, I don't see his name anywhere.
Why?
No way!
So what if a name isn't written in that file? Perhaps based on that, you might think he might be the traitor? No, it's not just because his name isn't written in here. That's not the only reason I think he's suspicious. He participated in the killing school life at Hope's Peak Academy, right? For someone like him to be in a similar situation on this island, no matter what, it's definitely suspicious. Well, it pains me to say this, but what you're saying about the missing name and about the killing school life, it's totally wrong. There's a completely different reason. A different reason?
You're getting
How
all
should I put
riled
this?
up.
You guys have been getting all worked up about that Byakuya for no reason, which means the great mystery that you think surrounds that Byakuya doesn't exist. You're basing it on one person's cheap speculation. What do you mean?
What the
You don't have to
heck?
ask me that. You know the answer just by looking through those profiles, right? Huh? My eyes turned back to the file. One by one, I started flipping through the pages and confirming the names. And suddenly, I came across a page that was filled with question marks. What the hell? Special ability, Ultimate Imposter? Among Us? Every section was filled with question marks. It could barely be considered a student profile. As in, like, so his ability was to be like other people? On that page, I was only able to confirm one thing. Ultimate Imposter? So someone was pretending to be Byakuya? The Ultimate Imposter was pretending to be Byakuya. I guess that would explain it. Why he's fucking gained 20 bajillion pounds and why he's forgotten everything. That's that Byakuya's true identity. True identity. He was a fake that was pretending to be the ultimate affluent progeny Byakuya Togami. Damn, he was really good at acting. A fake?
Hey,
The fact that his profile is filled with question marks isn't a mistake or an oversight. Surprisingly enough, that's the correct information regarding him. The Ultimate Imposter has no name, no permanent address, and even his age and gender is unknown. Basically, he doesn't exist. Because he doesn't exist, he was able to exist as a nobody. That's his talent, though I'm not jealous of that at all. That person wasn't really Byakuya Togami?
Perhaps.
Is that why he was so much fatter compared to when he was involved with his killing school life?
so
His
cool.
physique doesn't affect his ability to fool others at all. Real imposters are skilled like that. Then he was lying to us this whole time?
But still.
But he couldn't help it. What? Why couldn't he help it?
Oh.
Because that was his talent. Huh? Well, having talent means you're also bound to that. No. No. Not really. You don't have to pretend to be other people. That's the thing you're very good at. And Akane is the ultimate gymnast. But she doesn't have to be a gymnast. Right? She likes to do it because she likes fighting. But she could stop if she wanted to, I'm assuming. Like a normal person. I like playing video games. I can stop playing video games. The moment you obtain a talent, your way of life has already been chosen for you. You can't do anything else except rely on that talent, regardless of what you want in life or not. In that sense, compared to other ultimates, your life might be a little bit more liberating. What the hell?
Anyway,
I'm not happy that you guys fell for a scam that I had nothing to do with.
that's right.
So I'll tell you straight up, this revelation about Byakuya is exactly the truth. then what was he trying to say to me that time? Yeah, when he was saying he had secrets or whatever. I cannot talk to others about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Distrusting others and being distrusted in turn. For a long time, my life has been a living hell. Does he mean, like, impersonating people has made his life a mess, basically? Is that what he was saying? I think he was talking about his ultimate ability. That makes more sense now that we know. Based on the context, if I had to guess.
No,
Maybe he was just complaining that he was cursed to wander the earth as nothing more than a fraud? But if you guys had your school memories, you would have been betrayed in the first place. You never would have been betrayed in the first place, sorry. I mean, it'd be different if you were meeting him for the first time. But since you guys went to Hope Seek Academy, you should have known about the ultimate imposter already. So in the end, it all leads back to memory loss.
Phew.
Geez, the Future Foundation sure is awful. There's no way you should ignore Monami or the traitor. Who is it? Who's the traitor? Just from looking at these 16 profiles, I still wouldn't know who's from the Future Foundation. Is there really someone like that?
Of course.
Obviously, you wouldn't know. I made the file so that you guys couldn't find out.
Could it be?
So it's just as I thought. You're the one who did this.
Hey,
The fact that there are 16 profiles in there is what's wrong. I mean, the traitor's a spy set by Future Foundation, not a student from Hope Seek Academy. You made a fake profile for the traitor and included it in there? Oh, well, that doesn't help.
correct.
It wouldn't be fun if you figured out who the traitor was so easily, right?
Hey.
Then we can't use this file to figure out who the traitor is. That was true for Nagito too, right? Well, probably. Interesting. It's dripping with despair, isn't it? You wasted your precious time on something that isn't a clue.
Are you sure?
Was that a
about
wise
this?
decision? Time's up, you know? Time's up. Wait. Excuse me for a moment. That chime just now.
What is most important for living things?
Having a large penis.
Well, personally, I think time is.
Okay, that's another answer, I guess.
I mean, your bank account may go up and down, but time will inevitably run out, right?
That's true.
That's why we gotta cherish time. There is nothing more wasteful than wasting time. So, time's up. We will begin the last class trial. So please gather at Monokuma Rock.
A last class trial? I'm not gonna trust your words on that, to be quite honest. Actually, I guess depending on what happens with the timer thingy in Jabberwock Park, then maybe.
I'll see you soon.
Last class trial though? Is it gonna be the last class trial? He said that, right? He said last class trial.
Yep.
I heard it too. He really did say that it was the last class trial. What do you think? Should we believe him? Monokuma seemed anxious about the Monokuma timer earlier, right? 2 more days? And he said something about the killing school trip ending, right? Based on the time limit, this might definitely be the last one.
But still.
I can't imagine that it's the real deal, or real end. Huh? I think Monokuma's real plan might be just beyond that. His real plan? Is Monokuma still planning to make us do something? What could it be? Maybe after putting us through all this, he's planning to kill the remaining survivors all at once?
Well?
But still, it's not a good idea to think about it too much, I think. I think we should focus on the class trial that's waiting for us first. You're right. A class trial for Nagito's murder. We're pretty screwed. I haven't collected my thoughts because we were so focused on this file. I still can't see who killed Nagito.
But still.
You don't have to worry so much. Huh?
Right?
I mean, we're not fighting this alone, you know? You're right. You're absolutely right. We're not alone. Even if it's a mystery that can't be solved alone, as long as everyone cooperates and works together. Yeah, if we do that, things will turn out fine. Okay, well. In front of Monokuma Rock, I am saving. That was quite something, I will say. Interesting. I didn't think Ultimate Impersonator would be a goddamn talent, but then again, we've heard weirder, I guess. I suppose I didn't really expect for luck to be a natural talent as well, but yeah, I'm gonna leave it off here. The class trial is definitely gonna be interesting to say the least. I'm expecting a bunch of twists and turns. I'm expecting my brain to be broken a couple times, but we'll see. If you enjoyed this episode, hit the like button. If you want to see more of my future mental language, just subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Keep pimpin' my Monokuma bashing Bips.